fire to just not work. You gotta have,
Projects,
think about what you're gonna do,
hobbies.
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Still says it's 5:29.
Yeah, but we're recording.
Got my 10 cents. All right, well, all right.
Now what it says
Do
now.
it.
My phone says 5:30.
Yeah.
Well, mine does now. Okay. All right. I will call the regular meeting of the Lewiston Planning and Zoning Commission for December 10th, 2025 to order. So first on our agenda is the call to order. That's been completed. Number 2 on our agenda is citizen comments. This is an opportunity for citizens to address the commission with comments and or concerns and or questions about Planning and Zoning Commission related matters that are not related to a public hearing on the agenda. And I know we have one public hearing on the agenda for tonight. Did we have anything? I see our audience is jam-packed, so. Well, that takes care of number 2, that's easy. Number 3 is our active agenda, so approval of the November 12th, 2025 meeting minutes is item A. I will take a motion. Did everybody have a chance to look over them? I should ask first.
I'll move.
Perfect.
I'll move to approve.
It's been moved, is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor to approve the November 12th, 2025 meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
I'm gonna stay abstaining.
Kevin's gonna abstain.
Wasn't here.
Perfect. All right, so item B on our agenda is a public hearing and recommendation to City Council on zoning code amendment ZA-05-25 relating to parking lots. So I'll explain the public hearing process. Sorry, is that, no, you're totally fine. Real quickly, so I've announced the subject of the public hearing. It doesn't look like we have any testimony, but normally there would be a limit of 3 minutes. So we'll hear a presentation from staff. If there was any testimony, we would take testimony from the public. Or if anybody has written, called in, anything like that, we will take that testimony. Then we will ask any additional questions of Joel, staff, if need be. Then we will close the public hearing, and then we will deliberate and articulate our reasons for our proposed recommendation. So with that, I will open up the public hearing, and Joel, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to start by passing out a modified version of the one that you had in the packets. And I'll explain that in just a minute.
So is this one slightly different than the one that we have?
Yeah, it's got
Okay.
one change to it.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Okay, so the difference between the one that was in your packet and this one is that it's on page 2, section 37-149. And you can see the stricken language there. That's basically to solve a problem and to take one more limitation off of developers. So that's the maximum number of parking spaces allowed. We recently cut the parking space requirement in half, and we capped it with a maximum. The problem with it is I discovered that sentence is preceded by, or it starts with, for both new and existing developments. Mm-hmm. So places like the old Kmart and the mall, basically that's telling them they have to take parking spaces out. I don't think we want to have to do that. And it also gives more freedom to developers. So that's the reason for that. With that, I'll back up. These changes basically originated from a recent occurrence of a parking lot reconstruction on Snake River Avenue. And the current code allowed them to do that without having to upgrade it to current standards for landscaping and stormwater and all of the aisle dimension widths and stuff like that. And we And it was like a 33,000 square foot parking lot. It was a fairly good sized parking lot. So we missed an opportunity to get some upgrades there. And so we decided to basically not exempt pre-existing parking lots that were constructed prior to 1991 anymore. At least that's the idea behind what we were trying to do. And then when I was in there doing that, I started looking at some other things and thought we could make some other changes to improve the code, to eliminate redundancies and take away requirements that are unnecessary, and again, to free things up a little bit more for developers, such as requiring them to post a bond if they can't get their landscaping in their parking lot because the weather doesn't permit. So just that change is basically, instead of a bond, they just have to give us a written statement that's a commitment to get it done by a date certain. Yeah.
I believe we did something somewhat similar related to parking lots with the comprehensive plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a parallel to it, not that exact thing,
Yep.
but,
Yep.
okay.
And then we're taking away some sections, at least proposing to take away some sections that aren't necessary. For instance, the ones that require the yards in the commercial zones to be landscaped. That in essence already happens without the provision being in there, so it's like it's redundant because they put their parking lots in the front. We require 5-foot landscape strip between the parking lot and the street anyway. So that's the reason behind that one. Did you have a chance to, the other change is to make things more consistent in terms of what a parking lot is. Our current definition of parking lot at 37.3 at the top of page 1 doesn't have any qualification for what size triggers a parking lot. Basically, another provision in the code, what it defaults to is it's more than 5 parking spaces. And so this kind of clarifies that and actually puts it in the definition. 2,400 square feet is the equivalent of 5 parking spaces. Or I'm sorry, 6 parking spaces. And so that's been added to the definition in this draft. And that's also clarified at section 37.153 at the bottom of page 2. And then the table on page 3, where it used to say 2,000 square feet, the draft proposes to change that to 2,400 square feet to match the other 2 sections that I just referenced. That's in a nutshell what this is about. Hopefully you have a chance to review it ahead of time. I don't know if you have any questions. You've reviewed this before when you initiated the amendment. And the only thing that's changed since then, like I said, is that elimination of the maximum number of parking spaces allowed.
Commissioner, are there any questions? Comments, concerns? Go for it, Kevin.
Just one is like, what is the definition of a dust palliative?
It's like mag chloride. There can be other varieties of it. It's the same stuff they put on the highways in the wintertime to de-ice.
Oh, okay.
And up the, dirt roads.
And dirt roads,
To mitigate.
gravel roads.
Yeah, to mitigate.
Okay,
Yeah, but there are other forms. It doesn't have to be mag chloride.
right, okay.
Yeah. And that's actually, it appears here as an addition to the code at the bottom of the second paragraph at section 37.146.1.
Right,
But it's not really an addition, it's just being relocated from the section that's being deleted on the second page of 37.147.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Oh,
being,
yeah.
yeah, it's the last sentence in 37.147.
right.
And we don't want to have 37.147 all stricken except that one sentence about the dust palliative, so I just moved it.
Okay. I don't think I had anything else after that.
Commissioners, any other questions? Well, was there any I don't have any testimony from the public out there. Was there any testimony that was written, called in,
No.
emailed?
No.
Okay, so with that, if there are no other questions, I will close the public hearing and then we will deliberate. We all good with that? All right. All right, so the public hearing has been closed, so we will deliberate and articulate our reasons for the proposed recommendation, and I don't believe there are specific standards we have to
There
for
are
this
not.
one.
No.
Okay. So, I will say that for the most part, to me, just strikes me as cleaning up code, and as Joel said, making it simpler for developers to understand, which I know is something always going to be a process, but in my mind is always a good thing unless it's striking something that doesn't need to be stricken. But I don't see anything here that would qualify for that, so I think it's pretty straightforward. It makes sense to me.
I agree. Does exactly what the memo said it wanted to do.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I don't know if any, oh, go ahead, please.
No, I think the community itself has a little bit of we have a lot of vacant properties, and I think recently, about 2 or 3 meetings ago, a developer indicated that it was far easier to purchase new rather than renovate old for a variety of reasons. So I think if any of these challenges are rectified to at least sweeten the pot a little bit for some of the empty properties to be more considered, that I think that would be ideal for the community.
And I think, Joel, like you said, it also creates the opportunity for improvements. And I know you mentioned this too, Cynthia, that it creates the opportunity for improvements to existing parking lots as well.
Sure.
So, big or small, well, okay, minimum of 2,400 square feet, but that way, and it actually makes it easier for developers to understand what they need to do. So, I think it covers everything.
I guess I will make a motion to recommend approval of ZA 0525 to the city council as amended.
Or as presented by
As
staff,
presented.
yeah.
I'll second.
It's moved and seconded by Zach. All right, all in favor? I'm not gonna repeat that motion to support that motion. I don't want to say the ZA dash all over again. Say aye. Aye. Perfect. Any opposed? All right, motion carries. All right, well, that takes us out of our active agenda and we get to move on to number 4, staff commission communications.
Next scheduled meeting is canceled.
Can you make sure that you're speaking loud
Oh,
enough?
I'm sorry. So, I guess, do we need to make a motion for the cancellation of the next regular scheduled meeting?
I don't believe so.
It's just basically by consensus.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be, Christmas Eve meeting is canceled.
Yeah.
Random, so.
Right?
It is also a city holiday,
Is it?
so staff are not anticipated to be working.
Got it.
We expect you to show up anyway.
I think I actually am. I hate to admit this, but
Oh, your U of I has a,
it's formally closed, but I have a new employee that doesn't have leave time, and
Oh.
I'm her direct supervisor, so we're gonna go paint a room.
we won't tell anybody.
Well, facilities isn't gonna be present to stop us.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, I mean, yeah, so I mean, in the past, historically, we've just done it where we cancel the meeting based on the fact that it's slow and by consensus. So if everybody is okay with that,
Absolutely.
if somebody has a desire to for sure be here,
Will we have anything do we have anything in the chute for the, nope, okay, cool. We're not postponing anybody then.
well then, item B on our agenda is recognition and appreciation of Kevin Kelly for his service on the Planning and Zoning Commission. So Kevin, thank you for your service. I think you've been on Planning and Zoning as long as I have, or were you on before I was? Or right before?
He was here when I joined, and then he went up onto the city council.
Oh, and then you came back, that's right.
So,
Oh, okay,
this
yeah, so
week-
you've been on P and Z longer than I
6
have.
years.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah.
chair.
Oh, okay. Before my time, before I was on
That was
PNC
fun.
the first couple of
Yeah.
years,
That was fun.
so.
Yeah, no, thank you. I have to say thank you to staff because you guys, all of your help and support, guidance.
Well, the city of Lewiston thanks you for your service. It's an important function. It's not necessarily easy, that's for sure.
Well, you guys can stand over here.
There's a,
Oh,
Uh-oh,
okay.
picture time. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Well, something to remember us by.
There you go.
Do you have, in addition to your memories, do you have any words of wisdom for our newest member?
Oh, wow. I guess, what's that
Yes.
moment?
oddly ceremonial.
There you go.
That's
That's one way
actually-
to do it, yeah.
That was actually a tip that he was trying to,
There you go.
knock your
Yeah.
nameplate over so that when you're speaking, nobody can identify you and yell at you later.
There you go.
We're gonna say
Yeah.
something really controversial.
No, you just do one of these.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, just, read the material and be patient. And, because when people come here to speak, for me, it's always been very important to make sure that everybody gets their chance to speak. When I was the chair, we had some long meetings, full room.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that was my whole goal, was to make sure that everybody had got to say their say, and because we're here to serve them.
Well, thank you again, Kevin. You'll be missed. You're always level-headed and balanced and provided good input, thoughtful input. Always read the materials, and that was always appreciated.
You guys spent a lot of time getting it ready. So, yeah, some of those things I wish my family would hear. 'Cause my brothers wouldn't agree with you on a lot of things.
It is recorded, you
But
can.
they've known me for a long time.
Well, and you're all stuck with me for another 4 years, so I apologize ahead of time.
There you go.
Well, Kevin, I don't recall, but I think you were actually involved in the very first interview that I had before I joined.
Really?
I think it was the city manager and you, yeah.
Okay.
So it's your fault.
There we go. That's good.
And thank you for that.
Well, you've been great here too.
I do have one other thing, Mr. Chair.
Please.
The last vacant seat, Kevin's replacement, was appointed to council last night. So we'll be scheduling his orientation, and we expect his first meeting will be January 14th, and he'll get to experience a public hearing in his first meeting,
So we do have stuff.
Oh, so we do have a public hearing for that.
January 14th.
Yeah.
Yep,
You guys
it's
have a
conditional use permit.
Oh, hopefully not one of those high flaming
Wait,
ones.
Yeah.
say that again, Joel?
It's a conditional use permit application.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
We also will be electing new officers.
Yep.
So
You're gonna start handing out badges and stuff.
they happily hand the gavel over and be like, I won't bang this for at least another years.
Are you saying that you want to take on the role?
No, I was voted out very quickly after my first.
Yeah.
I'm a little organic for formal committees and commissions.
You did very well.
I tried really hard to do the one thing you just talked about, which is to make sure everybody felt heard.
Yep.
That's always important.
That's all I have.
Perfect, all right, well, that's all I would have, so, perfect. All right, we will be, that new member.
Yeah.
I was gonna say July, but January 14th,
July,
so.
that's a big hiatus.
Yeah, all right, so with that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
I will make that motion.
All right, it's been moved, is there a second?
Absolutely.
It's been moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Perfect, meeting is adjourned, thank you.
All right.
So, was there?
can't believe you didn't get cupcakes,
Absolutely,
Kevin.
by at least phone and email.
You should have had cupcakes.
I was gonna say, like, where are the cupcakes?
Commissioners, just to kind of go.
Oh, okay, I didn't take a cupcake.
So, I know you're
Boozy
familiar.
caramel
Probably
apple.
better off, it's the holiday season, I'm having enough sweets.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm gonna make
Yeah,
salad
I'm with you on
I'm
that.
having enough.
So, be there, I put myself on the back. It's not a city cell phone.
I can't keep sourdough alive.
I'm trying real hard.
Okay, our house is too cold for it to
I
rise
think
naturally.
that's the problem.
Yeah, and so I have plans to build a warming box, I think, but it's like project 760.
Thinking about some months.
Can I need one of those too? I'm trying,
You can make them
The
with
rest
your
of
like
December
little,
is
and a
stacking
You
up.
did there,
Once everything done.
you were walking across the
Yeah.
Well,
street
and again,
over
I don't
by
know how.
Sherman.
Oh, okay.
Some of those.
Yeah, whatever. And with just a light bulb,
Yeah.
a small appliance light bulb will keep it.
There's a lot of similarities I'm learning, so
And
I
I think they
haven't,
had it.
most of my clients that have been coming
Yeah, I think I
to the
was getting my
city
haircut down the
are
street.
pretty
Yeah,
self-sufficient. I've done a ton of handholding at the county.
I have to get up.
And so I'm learning that they're not dissimilar
Oh,
as
yeah.
far as a lot of that. There's some like refreshing as far
It's the
as,
same
but it
law.
doesn't, it looks like it's gonna be hard.
so there's a lot of refreshing as far as like how the behind the scenes work and definitely the staff interaction, because that, I never got to see that from the outside.
Already selling the minutes.
I want everyone it's to get to see the like
It was
the behind
thicker
the
and
scenes.
it didn't rise.
So I'm sure I'll have questions
Thank you,
there,
everyone.
and
Happy Christmas.
conflicts are
Thank you.
gonna be something, I'm sure, because like so far we've been fine, but I guarantee I'm gonna have weird, is this an actual conflict or just like an
And
acquaintance?
I do all the conflict
That's what they said,
analysis
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and because there's, it's different, so.
yeah. So, because a lot of them are self-sufficient enough that they don't really need my input, but there's enough of them, as you all know, that we'll
Well,
just
and
wanna
there's
sit
always
back
the
on.
difference between a conflict under zoning and then other conflicts. And
That's
then there's
hilarious.
your conflicts. as
Have a good night.
Right, exactly, yeah, so.
I'm not
No.
gonna advise you as the lawyer what your conflict.
No, I'm not worried about that one, it would be more of like, okay, like,
That's a
do
professional
I-
judgment.